The C++ code to implement Huffman coding algorithm technique utilizes some new concepts such as binary heap data structure, standard template libraries, vector data type, etc. Here Q and unordered underscore map are the two standard template libraries which have been utilized to implement Huffman coding algorithm. This algorithm has 4 steps. First step is to get the frequencies of each character from the input text. Second step is to build the Huffman tree and assign the binary code to each character. Third step is to encode, that means replace each character of the input text with the associated binary code. And fourth step is to decompress it, that means decode it by replacing each binary code with the associated character. Now this particular node structure over here contains the data attributes such as character, frequency, left pointer and right pointer, which uses the linked list data structure. And this get node function over here defined to allocate the new tree node of the binary tree. Here comp structure uses one function which takes two parameters, left pointer and right pointer, which returns the lowest frequency from the priority queue. Here encode and decode function is defined. Before moving on to those functions, in the main function we have taken one input text. Huffman coding is a data compression algorithm on which we need to perform the encoding and decoding operations, and this sentence is stored in the variable text. It is passed as a parameter to the built Huffman tree function, and the calling of the function is over here. Unordered map is the STL, that is standard template library, which basically creates the container, associated container, which stores the elements in the form of key and its associated value. Now this key represents over here character of our input text, and this integer over here we want to store the associated frequency to those characters. Now this is just the declaration of the map, and by iterating this for loop, this is the range based for loop, which is used as more readable equivalent to the traditional for loop, basically operating over the range of values such as all the elements in the container. Here our input is stored in the variable text, and we want to extract each character from this input, and we want to count the frequency of each character, so that we have utilized here the plus operator. It will simply store, this map will simply store the character and the associated frequency with those characters. And here next step is to create the priority queue to store the leaf nodes of the Huffman tree. Here PQ is the name of the priority queue in which we will need to store the characters as per their frequencies, lowest frequency characters till the highest frequency characters. Here create a leaf node for each character and add it to the priority queue. Here the range based for loop is used. Here frequency is the map which stores the character and the associated frequency. Now we need to insert the element into the priority queue, so that we need to utilize this particular keywords of pair. Pair is the variable name. Pair dot first, pair dot second will simply insert the character. The first parameter is character and second parameter is the associated frequency. Both the parameters will be inserted in the priority queue with the help of this particular for loop iterations. Now next thing is to pop the two lowest frequency characters and add them together. Now we shall do this till there is no more than one node in the queue, and we shall remove the two nodes with the lowest frequency from the queue and add them together to create the internal node with these two nodes as a children, and with frequency equal to the sum of the nodes of those frequencies, and add the new node to the priority queue. Immediately we add the frequencies, and immediately we shall insert those parent node to the priority queue. Now finally we get the remaining node is the root node, and the tree, Huffman tree, is now completed. Basically we have iterated this for loop till there is more than one node in the queue, and we have added the lowest frequency characters with each other to form the internal node, to form the parent node, and immediately we have inserted that parent node to the priority queue. Ultimately, after the end of this while loop, we get the root node as a built-in Huffman tree. Now traverse the Huffman tree and store the Huffman codes in the map. Here the map we are declaring here is the name is Huffman code. Basically, this Huffman code map will have the character and the associated binary code. Now for that purpose we need to call the encode function, in which we are going to traverse to the Huffman tree and store the Huffman codes in the map. Here we are going to traverse from the root node till the leaf node, and we are going to assign the we have already assigned that the left edges will have the 0 label and right edges will have the 1 label. Now we need to travel from root to the leaf node and extracting and appending the every bit to the existing bit so as to form the binary code. We need to we have called here the recursive encode function so as to append the 0 bit as well as the 1 bit as long as we are moving to the left and the right subtree of the Huffman tree. This decode function over here traverses to the Huffman tree and decode the encoded string previously. Here we have handled two situations. First, if will handle if the no node is contained, and second, if will handle the situation as long as we reach to the leaf node. Here the index pointer is incremented because initially it is assigned to -1, and if it is 0, that means we need to traverse to the left subtree and decode the particular bits, and then we shall traverse to the right subtree to decode it. Now after the end of this decode function, we shall get the original character for the binary code, and the control will move here. See out Huffman codes are here. Basically we try to print the Huffman codes of that means the binary codes of the associated character. By the execution of this encode function, we get the map in the Huffman code, the elements are stored in the map as a container, the character and the associated binary code. Now we need to print each element of the particular map. That means we need to print the first parameter, that is the character, and the second parameter, that is the actual binary code associated with that character. Now the output will look like this, the character and the associated binary code. After we print this, after we iterate this for loop, the Huffman codes are printed in the form of this pairing. The first column will contain the character and second column will contain the associated binary code. Next task is to print the original string. After that we need to print the encoded string. Here the for loop will iterate onto the original string to get the particular characters, and the encoded string we need to print over here is the encoded string str. We have printed here, and next task is to traverse the Huffman tree once over again to decode it, the encoded string. Now the top index is initialized to -1, and here we have called the decode function, which has the recursive call. It shall decode the particular characters binary codes till we reach to the particular character, and after performing the decode we get the original string. Here is what the particular printf statements Huffman codes are generated. After traversing to the encode function, the original string is printed and the encoded string and the decoded string is printed over here. To understand this particular code, you need to go through these STLs once again.